Hi lovers, hi, how are you guys doing? I am Hilma Daniel. Okay, welcome to my channel. Please do like, do subscribe, do share the videos so that your loved ones can join this community where we talk about productive stuffs. We are learning, we are learning, and we are learning out of experiences. We are learning in general. We are learning. Life is a lesson. What we talk about today might not be exactly what we talk about tomorrow. The things that we do today, the experience that we have today, the knowledge that we have today might be the knowledge that we might not have tomorrow. But we can only talk about what we know, what we come across, and we can only educate people from what we can learn. Let us talk about marriage, sexual starvation in marriages. Okay, what really is sexual starvation in marriages? How does it come about? How can we prevent it? Okay, I've been listening to a lot of divorced women. Okay, I started listening to a lot of divorced women, more especially before a few years, two to 3 years before I got married. And the reason why I was listening to them more, it's because I've learned to listen to them, because they're the only ones that tell the skeletons in their marriages. People don't want to talk about the skeletons in their marriages, né? Because then it is looked as a taboo. You don't talk about your marriage. You must sikira what is cover, eh? Must cover your problems. You don't talk about your problems. You don't. But how do we learn? And we are putting a narrative out there that marriages are perfect. Marriages are not perfect. Okay, it is a road where we all just walk in. We make mistakes. We correct our mistakes, and we move. It's a learning process. We are learning almost every day. We are learning. Yeah? So marriage stuff, starvation in marriages. What I've learned from married women, most of them that I've listened to, there are moments where they say, and then he cheats on me, and then I walk out of the bedroom and I don't sleep with him anymore, and he don't touch me, or and then this and this happens, and then he's touching me and I just don't want him to touch me, and then we starve each other sexually in marriages. Yeah? What really causes sexual starvation in marriages? Yeah? Sexual starvation is when you are in a marriage and you are not available for one another sexually. Yeah? And in most cases, I want to believe when two people are together truly, honestly, and they love each other and they are happy, they would have more activities. Apart from the situations where maybe it's a pregnancy and it's affecting the wife on a specific side, she might not have as more sexual sex as usual, or maybe the moment where they have a small child and they are going through the breastfeeding, and that there might be a lack there. Ne? There might be a lack there, but at least those are people that are together and they're happy. We are talking about people, and there's just the situation at hand, which is their baby that come on board, and they're just, it's a stage, it will pass. Ne? I want to talk about sexual starvation, where we are just fine in a marriage, no baby, the babies are big, we are okay, nothing is affecting anything, but it's just us. Ne? Where you you either start cheating outside there, and then now you are not finding your partner attractive, and you are not sleeping with your partner anymore, on both sides, being it women, being it men, because both people are cheating nowadays, guys. And or you are just mad at one another. Ne? You're just mad at one another. One person treats you bad, or you treated each other bad, way too much bad, that you just don't want your partner to touch you, or your partner is touching you and you are just not available. Ne? I'm going to speak about a woman. Men can speak about women. Well, men can speak about men, but we can engage, guys, in the comment down below, and then we can educate each other. Let us talk. Let us talk and educate one another. What really causes sexual starvation in marriages? One thing that I've picked up from my side is that when, as women, I'm not going to say all of us, but from my experience, if it's true, can you please come back and also second it? If it's not true, can you come in and give your experience with us? We are learning. We are learning so that we avoid making these mistakes, so that we save marriages. Let us save marriages, guys. It's very important for us to save marriages. Let us not try to break marriages, but to save them. Let us, if we pass on lessons to one another, then we are going to know what to be careful of and avoid making specific mistakes, and then marriages are going to go forward. One thing that I've realized is that marriage counseling is very much important, but people don't tell you things that you need to learn. Some of the things you need to learn yourself, and some of the things you learn with experience. And when you're learning with experience, you might not address things as correctly as you should be, because your emotions then are involved in this whole thing. Okay, one thing that I picked up from a woman's side is that when you hate us, when you hate us and you hate us so bad, it might affect our sexual life. When you hate us and you hate us so bad, it might affect our sexual life on so many areas. I just did a video now that's gonna come, and you are gonna have to watch it. But when you treat us bad, there comes moments where you hate us and we are truly completely hurt. But when you come and touch us as women, we are not emotionally available. And when we are not emotionally available here, down there, we are also not available, At least that's how I operate as a woman. When you hurt me and I'm not available, I'm not available, When you touch, I'm not available. You touch, I'm not available. The machine is switched off. I'm not available, But when you are happy and you are happy and we are happy and you touch, then switch on, we are happy, then, we are happy. We get down there, But when you treat us bad, we are not available. We do not know about you men. We cannot speak on behalf of you men. But we also want to know what switches you off, what makes you as men lose interest in sleeping with your partner, and then at the end of the day, there's sexual starvation in a relationship or a marriage. What on your side really what happens on your side for you to lose interest in me as your wife, and then you just don't feel like sleeping with me? Me as a wife, I can tell you that as a woman, if you are hurting me or mistreating me or cheating on me or beating me or not loving me or embarrassing me or not just caring about me, in a way, if you are hurting me emotionally, it might affect the whole system. The system switches off from there to the legs. But we do not know about men. Can you please come down and do tell us? And how do we then avoid these things? Definitely, if we are to be nice to each other, to treat each other good, to respect each other's feelings, guys, I know then we wouldn't have sexual starvation in marriages, because what I pick up is that most of these things just happens when we are hurt. Then you see, he's hurting me, she's what, she's what, and then I just lost interest. Or maybe men can come in and say, but one thing that I've picked up also is that when you disrespect men, I'm not innocent. There are really moments where my husband hurts me, and then I'm up to there. But I really pick up when I learn to pay attention and listen to him very well. When you hurt him, you know perfectly well that, okay, I've got him now. I've got him, and you can tell he's hurt by the words that I just said, I'm just speculating, but I do not know whether this is it. When you disrespect this man, I do not know whether they really would want to, they're interested like that. But do comment down below as a man to say that what really gets you there. What gets you to a point of saying, I am hurt and I've lost interest in that woman. What brings you there? You know, what brings you there? It's in for us women, please treat us correct. And we shall be ready for you guys all the time. But what's, or are you guys just ready anytime, any day, wherever you go? You're just ready. We do not know. Do let us know in the comments down below. I do not want to make this video long. It doesn't need to be long. We just want to address sexual starvation in marriages. I feel like it is something that is happening, yet we are not addressing this topic. We are not addressing this topic to say that what really causes sexual starvation in marriage. You can be in a marriage where you think you're going to have sex every day. It doesn't happen like that. Okay? But there are people that goes even months without touching each other. What really causes you to go to that extent of not touching each other? What is happening? Because we have sexual needs, but we are not touching each other. We are not sexually satisfying each other. Now, what is the cause, and how do we address it? We all have different scenarios. If you really bring them down below, that will really be very good. And we will learn from one another so that we try to avoid the mistakes. We want to learn. We can only learn from experience. If you come to us and tell us that, no, my husband didn't touch me for years because of ABC. I did not touch my wife for years because of ABC. What really causes us to avoid wanting to touch each other, you know, in marriages? Okay, can we address the topic? That is it from me, Helma Daniel. Please let us address this topic. It's very important, and we must learn, and we need to learn. We need to really, really learn. More especially for this topic, we need to learn. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.